Good morning, guys. I hope you're having a good day. I'm very sorry about the lack of videos for the past 2 weeks. Last week has been a bit rough, I have to say, and I'm now back for a new video, which you've seen probably on the title, how to conquer your gym fear, which basically is like if you go to the gym and you don't feel like you can go to the weight section or anything, this is my little tip. Because I don't know if you know, but I've been to the gym for like the past four years and I do everything now, but I started with just going on the mat. So I'll just start with like my little story, because we all start somewhere. I started going to the gym when I was in England. I was an au pair at this time, and my hosts were paying me the full membership, which was pretty cool. So I went to the gym alone at first, and then I had some friends coming with me, and we just did like body weight exercises on the mat. I did some cardio at some point, I think, like running and cycling, but I never ever went to the free weight section because I was a bit too scared. No, I didn't know what I was doing, so I basically just did like whatever I could find on internet. And it's not even on Instagram. I can't remember. It was just like some stupid programs to lose weight, which is how I started developing eating disorders. But that's out of the point. Today is just for the gym. I went to the gym in England, and then when I came back in France for my second year of uni, I joined a gym called Basic Fit, which is basically like the most popular gym, like the most popular gym chain in France, and I think there is some in Spain, in the Netherlands and Belgium probably. So yeah, I joined Basic Fit, and then there was this ladies only gym. It was quite close to where I lived and quite close to uni as well. So I went there, and that's when I started doing some weights. I still didn't use the racks or the Smith machine or whatever, or even like the machine. I think I did 1 or 2 in the gym, but that's where I took some confidence to go to do some weights and to start exploring a little bit the machines, because it was just ladies. And I'm not saying that you have to go to a ladies only gym, but that's what helped me really much, because I was feeling very nervous, and since it was just women, it was quite comforting in a way that they wouldn't judge me as much. I don't know, it's just very weird, but I felt very safe in this environment. So that's where I started doing more weights and everything. So yeah, so that was the second year, and I was still in my eating disorders at this point, so I did a lot of cardio. I never did loads of weights anyway, because I didn't want to put muscles and put weight. Anyway, that was stupid. And then I went to York for my Erasmus, and I joined the gym next to me, which was like the uni gym. So since it was just students, well, loads of girls, I started copying them. That's where I started watching loads of YouTube videos about fitness, because I was kind of out of my eating disorders at this point, and I really wanted to put some weights. And pretty much like most girls, I wanted to grow glutes muscles. So I started doing squats and hip thrust, which, to be honest, I started just this year, like proper hip thrust. But anyway, I'll go there later. But I did loads of squats, Bulgarian squats, deadlifts and this kind of stuff. And even for the upper body, I started doing with like the squat bar and everything. So that's where I took most of my confidence and where I learned the most, because I watch loads of YouTube videos and Instagram fitness influencers, so I just copied them, and that's where I took most of my confidence at the gym. And now I'm just back at my normal gym in Toulouse in Basic Fit again, but not on the ladies only because it's quite far away now. So I just go on to the closest one, and I do everything I want, and I don't care about men gaze. I do. Like, I feel sometimes very uncomfortable, but I have my music on, I do my stuff, and if they judge me, I don't care. I have the right to go at the gym even though I don't lift that much. Even though I have to say, for like the lower body, I'm good. Upper body, when they do 40 for the military press, I'm like 9 each, which is good. Anyway, I'm eating loads of food, so I'm growing, and I mean, yeah. Anyway, so what to do for real? There was no story, but what to do for real when you go into the gym and you don't know what you want to do, and you're just lost. So I guess if it's your first time, my first advice would be to go early, or when there is no one. When you book, like I know for Basic Fit, when you book, you have like some diagram when you can see where it's the most full or not. And for my gym, it's like around 8 and 9 there's no one, and then until 11 to 12, and then in the afternoon like 2 to 4, and then it's very busy. And in the morning, because people go before going to work, it's quite busy as well. But I go at 8:30 and it's not busy at all. My favorite day is Wednesday, because I think everyone goes like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, and then Thursday, Friday. So Wednesday is very quiet and it's really cool. So you have the gym for yourself, and you can just explore around and just see the machines around, and just be comfortable just doing it by yourself or with just some people around, but not that many. And wear comfy clothes. Comfy in the way that you feel comfortable. Comfy and confident. I feel the more confident, and I guess most girls, when I have like cute outfit on. And if I feel bloated someday, I would put a shirt on, but usually I just go with my bra and just some leggings. And I have to say, I feel confident like this. And yeah, well, sometimes I just put a t-shirt on because it's quite cold, but otherwise I don't mind showing a little bit of skin, and I feel confident. So just go with whatever you want. If you go with a jogging and a big sweater, if this is your thing, go. And if you feel confident like this, just go. The next advice would be do exercises you can do only in one spot. Like if you get one spot, one bench, just stay there at the moment. You just do some exercises, like, I don't know, squats, elevated squats, where you put the plates and there your feet and just your feet like this, and then you just do squats, lunges, Bulgarian squats, hip thrust. You can do everything for the lower body, and even upper body. Just go there, you grab some weights, some military press, and then you go put your, I don't know, I'll just show you on the screen if I can, otherwise like you go like this, and then front elevation. I have no idea how this exercise are called, but I just saw them on YouTube. Whatever you can do, just only in one spot, and then same for the upper body. And if you have one bench close to the weights, that's fine, so you can just go in front of you. So that's pretty cool. So you don't have to move around and just in your little spot. Third advice would be like, we all start somewhere at some point. I started doing just on the mat, doing body weight exercise, and it's perfectly fine. If you can just go on your mat and do your thing, then that's cool, and I'm proud of you. Other people also going there for themselves, not going to just judge anyone around them. They are going for themselves, and if not for you, for who? If you don't go for yourself, who are you going to? Like, if you're going to the gym, it's for you, it's for your own health and your own enjoyment, I guess. So just go, be yourself, just do your thing. And I know it's hard to not be self-conscious about other people, but they're not here for you, they're here for themselves. And I know when you're a girl and it can be very uncomfortable with the male gaze, but what I learned is that if you stare at them as much as they stare at you, they just stop. They feel uncomfortable. So that's your thing, girl. And then when you feel more confident, you can just go and explore a bit more and start to use the machines, and just even the squat rack or the machines like for hip abduction or whatever. because one of my other tips for that would be just watch videos on YouTube about people doing the workouts. Even though it's not like detailed, you can see how they do it. Like for example, I learned on, I think it was Abs Eat or something. I'll just share her account right there. To plate and deplate the, basically she put another plate underneath, and then so it's easy. I don't know how to explain, but basically she has a technique that I learned there. And then same for the other things, like just watch other people do it and then try to copy, and that's how you learn. And then if there is a coach at your gym, you can just ask him, because they would be more than happy to do it. And to be honest, you have a gym crush, just go for it. Just ask him, is my form alright or something, I don't know. But that's just how to start conversation. And I usually have one conversation at least every time I go, just because either you have eye contact with someone and you start just saying, I don't know, it's hard or whatever, and then you start talking. And I'm not a big extrovert, but I'm not introvert as well, so I have no difficulty trying to talk to people, but that's not the point. And the most important is not, it's not because you don't lift heavy that you have no right to be here. You pay as much as the other people, so why don't you use it? You have the right to take space to be here. You deserve as much as anyone else to be here. You pay for it, so why not? Even though you don't lift that much and you just use like 3 or 4 kilograms weights, well, you do you, and you'll evolve at some point, and one day you'll lift more than the person next to you. Because when you are at the gym, you don't compare, because what's the point? Everyone is at different stages in their gym journey. So, and if your point is not to lift heavy and just do some exercises, then you do you. So that was my little video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will benefit from my little advices from a girl who goes to the gym since 4 years. I hope you like this background. I quite like it because you can see my plants. I put my fairy light on a quite cool mode, so it's not that boring. And hope you didn't got bored of me doing exercises, because I will try to include some of that. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Oh, and by the way, this video was asked by, I'm not gonna say by many people, just one person, Juliet. If you come here, just thank you, because you gave me an idea for this video. So thank you, and I hope you will enjoy it as well.